Introducing BACS 4, the next generation of the world's leading BMS. Building on the legacy of BACS 3, it now protects millions of critical assets globally. Seen here in a European data center, a typical BACS rack installation. For high-density batteries where visual checks are limited, a BMS is the only reliable supervision. Locally made, globally trusted. BACS is the only genuine BMS manufactured exclusively in the USA and Europe, strictly avoiding components from China. Here you see a typical rack installation where lead-acid batteries were selected as a front terminal version, which is easy to maintain and has a small footprint and is considered one of the safest and most robust battery systems for data centers. These batteries are also ideally suited for BACS. The small front surface and high packing density of the batteries allow a battery service technician to perform visual checks only to a limited extent, so that a BMS is considered the only sensible monitoring for such batteries, especially when these batteries are installed in closed cabinets, as is common in the USA. Active voltage balancing prevents overcharging, extending lead-acid battery life by up to 50%. While other providers merely watch, BACS offers proactive protection. We actively regulate voltage, extending battery life, and eliminating the risk of undetected failures. That's why this battery analysis and care system remains the #1 choice for modern data centers across the Western world. Here you can see the BACS modules of the classic and the new line lines placed on the battery top side with the red and black measuring cables to the battery poles. The current sensors are required for battery capacity measurement and discharge detection and have Hall sensors designed as a ring that can simply be opened up for assembly. We harmonize voltage to within 0.01 volts, optimizing readiness. The new line features optimized top balancing. It is energy efficient, generating less heat, making it ideal for direct integration into lead-acid smart batteries. Seamlessly integrate third-party sensors. BACS detects gas leaks, identifying hydrogen from lead-acid or CO and fluorides from lithium, serving as a clear indicator for defective cells. The GXR-AUX relay interface connects to building management systems. Mandatory for US fire prevention, it automatically disconnects battery strings upon detecting a thermal runaway. The BACS system consists of the BACS module sensor, mounted directly on or near each battery using Velcro or a DIN rail. The measuring cable connects to the battery poles and plugs into the module's high-voltage side. The communication bus is galvanically isolated, operating safely on low voltage. Crucially, 2 integrated high-voltage fuses ensure operational safety. BACS is the only system in the world that can physically disconnect itself from a faulty battery to prevent fire. With fuses securely welded and sleeved, BACS stands as the safest BMS on the market. In the background, you can see a BACS CC cabinet with the heart of the BACS system, the BACS Web Manager. The BACS Web Manager is a microcomputer manufactured 100% by GENEREX, also avoiding Chinese components, and is subject to constant cybersecurity checks to ensure 100% network security. The BACS CC cabinet is also available with a built-in monitor for observing measurement values from outside the cabinet and is also available featuring a full-fledged Windows PC with touch panel. The BACS main screen displays every battery with its corresponding number and the current voltage, temperature, and internal resistance. From this, the battery capacity is calculated, and the BACS Web Manager decides whether Equalize, the balancing of the voltages, is activated. In this example, the internal resistance of battery 45 is above the warning limit and should be investigated. The main screen displays all new measured values in a 10-second cycle, and the BACS Web Manager records all measured values in its long-term memory for later evaluation by battery analysis software like BACS Viewer. Operational in over 80 countries, 5 million BACS modules currently secure critical infrastructure, from airports and hospitals to military facilities worldwide. The future is smart. The new BACS line is smaller and more efficient, designed for seamless integration directly inside lead-acid batteries. Smart batteries feature built-in slots for sensors. Our new modules slide effortlessly onto these integrated guide rails, ideal for use in fast-growing data centers that want to upgrade their batteries for network integration only later, or that only want to use simple battery monitoring. The measuring cable and the sensor system for temperature are already built into the battery. Simply slide in a BACS module or a SMARTLOGGER, done. The SMARTLOGGER is a long-term recorder and starts automatically as soon as connected to the battery. No network connection necessary. The recording begins with the first use in the battery and ends only with its disposal. The battery data can be read out wirelessly via NFC. The app for the evaluation is available free of charge in the Google Play Store and Apple Store. The SMARTLOGGER acts as an EU battery passport. It stays with the battery for life, storing vital usage data and material composition for recycling. We develop the double fasten. Previously, fasten connections were indeed good for quick and simple assembly, but not suitable for long-term operation and not for high currents. This is the reason why ring cable lugs have been used in Europe for 30 years. But the advantages of fasten with quick, simple assembly are lost thereby. In the USA, fastens have been used for years, but there are no complaints there about a lack of long-term stability. The reason is, 2 fasten plugs are used. Thereby, one has enough surface area to transport the higher currents during measurements and has a double plug connection that ensures long-term stability without losing the quick and simple assembly. We reinvented the connection. Our double fasten adapter combines the speed of fasten clips with the stability required for high current measurements. In summary, BACS 4 delivers active protection, maximum safety, and extended battery life. Behind this technology is GENEREX. Family-owned since 1990, we prioritize true craftsmanship and stable supply chains. Locally made, globally trusted. For support, visit our new online help center. GENEREX, managing your power.